call me Fortnite Cryonics and welcome to Madden 19. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna do some franchise mode, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, I did this a whole bunch. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't do anything anymore. I was just playing before and I had to retire him, but I don't know why I don't do anything. Like, I don't know why I don't really do live streams anymore. You know, it's
Select the
kind of
team
strange.
you want to join.
But all I have to do now is pick my team. I usually pick my favorite team. I was kind of on the Broncos, but I don't want to be on them. I was on Steelers. It has Antonio Brown.
Start your season with recommended settings.
Eh,
If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
what is this? And so I'm going to be a player. Active player. You could do this. Antonio Brown is actually on. Tolerate target that's able to make plays down. I think I'm going to be this. Earlier. So my name, guys, what should my name be? I don't know what my name should be. What should it be, guys? We should make it Antonio Brown to be two Antonio Browns. Antonio Brown the second. No, let's go with Colt. And last name, Colt Maxwell. And I'm just in caps. Maxwell. There you go. No. 87. 86. 83. Let's go 74. College? No. Oregon State. That's. Shut up. 87. No. 87. Let's lower that down a little. Yeah, let's go 20. This. That's from the main roster. What a fucking surprise. What's in this one? No. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure, equipment. No. Ew. Let's go with that one. Face mask. Hold on, this could actually be the same. I like that one. Face marks, I like nose tape and eye paint. Now, sleeves. Go with that one. Right arm sleeve, no. Sorry, I don't like the sweat bands. For me, they're ugly. My right arm, gonna have it secondary, and this one I'm gonna have. Oh, what am I doing? No, I don't want those. I want this one, full sleeve. No, team color, yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I just do not like it. Yeah, sure. Ratings. Alright, let's do it. Yeah. Why not? Starting this league, bro. If this has Antonio Brown. Oh, wow. It's like I'm actually starting. If this has Antonio Brown. I'm kind of wondering if the Patriots have Tom Brady. Because I know when I first did franchise, Tom Brady, he wasn't as in the quarterbacks. So, I don't know.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Okay, I know how to
Start your
fucking...
week by meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
Okay, I get it. Ten. I can do that within the year. Sometimes I'll skip it, but no.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Shut up. God, you faggot. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Alright. Real player emotions. There's Antonio Brown, number 52, when he was a nobody. Sorry. I don't know. Hesitation. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, I should read these when running the ball.
All right, get moving, okay. Man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today.
This is the beginning too, which is I kind of like. Where's that beautiful? There's Brown. Get out of here. Jesus Christ, what was that? Hurry! With these practices, I will allow one. But if it takes all day, then... You're gonna see this a lot. Oh my god, screw the rules. I'm going straight. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. sorry, language. Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes you see if there's 10, I will be scummy and I will just
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you.
this is like the whole actual roster other than make-believe ones. What? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Even the first time I did franchise, there was no Tom Brady, no Antonio Brown. I think I may do one Super Bowl, get on down
Kick
in
your
league, and I'm
season
gonna
off by
change it.
starting your first game.
I know how to play, sir. Okay? So you fudge off. I know how to play. You do not, sir. Sorry. Colt Maxwell beat your rival 3 passing touchdowns, 150 rushing yards. Antonio Brown. HB. I'm going up with real people now, bro. I'm gonna be the fake one now. What is this? Tryard Taylor. Oh no, I'm gonna die, bro. CB. I'm gonna be
Nowhere to go but up. Hey, it's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
What
Coming
did
up,
you say?
we'll see the new look Cleveland Browns with former Bill Tyrod Taylor at the helm. They're in for a stern test against the reigning AFC North champs, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, let's get you to the land.
Sad.
Standing by, our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Sorry if I keep on coughing.
And Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Antonio Brown's number.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They passed the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out is the former first-rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and nod in appreciation about the career Ben Roethlisberger has had. Went over 50,000 passing yards last year, 8th all-time. But what he wants more than anything, one more run to the Super Bowl where he's won twice previously.
These are all the people that he played with.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's down,
first catch
to
get a first down.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Tunneled here over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Why?
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver.
I need to start raising my knee because I was wide open.
Fell incomplete there, but the
Maybe
best
not
quarterbacks,
wide
they'll
open.
miss on 40% of
I
their
was
throws somewhere in
open.
that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in
Okay,
baseball.
keep your eyes
You go
on
to the field
me,
7
bruh.
out of 10
Right
times
there.
and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think,
yeah, let's
partner?
go
Do
for
you
it
now
again.
run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges
Why
of the field goal.
not?
But like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option.
They take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns
I
here on the
wanna
opening
be
drive,
just
though,
like
solid.
him.
They're able to convert on 3rd
He's
down,
so
and that sets
short.
up a 1st and goal.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough
Why are you
division. They
calling
needed
this
this kind of a
person?
start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script.
And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown from 3 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real
I
map
don't
of
know,
how to do it.
okay?
In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get games to work off of,
Not
tendencies to
Colt
work
in
off of.
all short things. What is that?
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown.
Why extra look?
This one
It
counts.
clearly showed that it was
Extra
fine.
point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Refreshing water. I really actually want to do fast so we can get by on fast. Let's return right.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
Get it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers making their way out. It's sort of an interesting offseason for them. You at times get the sense that there's not always complete harmony. But, boy, when you get everyone together and that offense is humming, there's something to watch.
They almost feel like a team that they actually use that works for them, right? Different guys want the ball, different guys want attention. And then when it's
what was
focused
that?
on them, they tend to produce.
Oops, a little
I
spin
think on
off.
the defensive side of the ball, they got a great rookie season out of T.J. Watt at outside linebacker. But I'm hearing this offseason that Bud Dupree, another outside linebacker, is due for a big season. And if so, they could be back to being known as Blitzburg.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
Get out of here, Brown. It's my time to shine.
Whatever they came in with,
okay.
now maybe you switch a better
so,
cover
Brown,
guy to it.
I don't care that you
make sure you have more people in
it's
his
my
general
time to shine.
area wherever he lines
Your
up
days
to
of
at least try and discourage them
like
from
Antonio
throwing the
Brown's
ball
actually
to him.
like watching. That would be amazing. Not gonna happen, but it's like he was watching, just like he was actually watching. That would be best.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
He said, "It's my time to shine." Okay, Brown, my time.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
Okay,
touchback.
Get out of here! You ain't nothing through the
This offense
Steelers
trots
to
back
have
out
one
there now,
touchdown.
and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second
You
ago
have
are
not
some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have
What
the football
was
and
that?
set up shop at the 33.
Can I ask you? Still couldn't get a touchdown? What was that, though?
Gonzalez now kicked this one away.
What was that?
To return, it's Cam Sutton. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll
run
get it up
okay, because
to
I'm
the
like first
29-yard
double.
line.
Number 20, I'm going to say, I don't care that you.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the
Can I
field.
get up, please?
And last time, one
I
play
wish my name was
interception,
in
so
the
this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they
Thank you,
decide to do
it
with play
didn't
calling.
get intercepted this
Because a
time.
one-play drive where you throw an
If
interception.
it did, I would
A
be
lot of people think
sad.
the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play
So
action.
I think
sad.
maybe you go play action, show
My
your
career.
quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And
You
he
see that,
slips
Ben?
up past
You
the
see that?
45
You
before
see that
being
catch?
tackled.
In
12
this
yards
game,
there
I'm
as
just
they
going to
keep
say
this
this.
drive rolling. It's another first
Whenever
down.
I play,
And after that
I
completion,
swear
you
to
can
God,
understand why
I
so many
always-
teams in the league are emphasizing speed on
always
defense at
get
every
food.
position. The tight ends have
Like,
created
I'm
so
always,
many
like,
tough
clean, always,
matchups
like,
now.
every on me.
If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Roethlisberger will throw. Wide open receiver
oh, if you still
complete.
landing, you
And he
could have
takes
got
this
that
one down
touchdown.
almost all the way to
Come
the
on,
30.
Maxwell.
And a nice gain of
It's
21
irritating
yards.
that my last name's now in caps.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up.
Yeah,
So maybe if you still want to play
Jesus.
zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
Don't need
Anyone
to
out of your
hug him
defensive
on the
front,
back.
defensive end,
Jesus.
defensive tackle.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more
Thank you,
pressure
I think
towards the
you're
quarterback
actually
and still
blocking
try and cover
This one,
downfield.
it's not so good.
2
as
minutes to
blocking.
play here in the first half. A reminder coming up at the half. We hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not
If
press
that was
skip
to
button.
me, I'm like,
And he showcases the spin.
if that
Pretty
was
good
to me,
game
I
before
would
he's
have actually
taken
been
down.
like,
Give him 9 there on the first
bitch,
down
what
completion.
the fuck?
When you see zone defense,
Why
and you know you
would
got a
you
drag
pass
route
me
on
to?
as your primary call.
Yeah,
you got to be
Jesus,
really
why do I
careful
have
as
to
a
go
passer
straight
about
up
how
again?
far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
No.
Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5.
Ow.
And he'll be
You broke
brought
my
down
elbow.
this time at the 5-yard line.
I'm kidding.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
It's
The
great.
tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath.
No,
If
I'm
they've got
going
good
straight
hands,
for
then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score.
I didn't
And
see the spike.
Steelers
That dude's
find
head
a
was
way
in
to
my way.
stretch their lead.
Ooh.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
I ain't nothing.
Extra point now by Boswell.
That was bad.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The quieter is sucky. I don't think they got it.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
No, they hadn't got a touchdown. I don't know. It's sad.
Sutton now to return. And a good
Oh,
return. He's
if that
across the
didn't happen,
35-yard line, right
I
around
would
the
have just went a
36.
straight room to the touchdown. I like this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I was just like, never mind, because I'm going to the side.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Man over left side is Brown.
Damn, Tony.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the
Damn,
40
Antonio.
before it's all said and done. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So we've reached the time here on opening weekend, as we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very
much. I don't care.
All right, we will see.
I should probably care. You do not go sideways. Why? Right?
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by
I
Smith-Schuster.
don't sideways.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
I like
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. And that's one of his advantages of a passer is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
A reminder, 4 more games set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks, and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what will happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially as a receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Ben to throw again. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2...
Yeah, this is your home turf. You guys suck at it. You guys are sucking it. This is your home turf, and you guys are actually sucking it.
Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Roethlisberger. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Boswell with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this.
What up, Brown? What do you got? Oh. They still suck. Let's go, right?
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
Thank you. I have
that one goes for 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Oh.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletions.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right? Congratulations to James Washington. That's his 1st touchdown in the NFL. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that 1st win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not.
What's going on? They continue to suck in this game.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Let's not forget, a year ago, this was a last-place team in their division in the National Football League. How quickly the fortunes can turn.
And somewhere, there's a former commissioner smiling down and looking because parity was something he was looking for in this league, and it plays itself out year after year. Last to first is not something that's uncommon in the NFL.
Yeah, a season ago, they didn't have one performance like this, but they put it all together in this ball game. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. One game and a 1st down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to say this.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. E.J. Gaines the one that time to knock it away. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Goes underneath for Bell. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a...
Continue. Good.
And the Steelers set to take the field. Enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Caught here by Bell. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Now Roethlisberger.
Run it.
And that is incomplete.
You should have run it.
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Probably would have won it. Yeah.
Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Dude, the hell?
And partner, this first week, first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the fly over the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while.
First game?
Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for Pitt.
Upgrades available? I'm taking them.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get
I know
to
how
your
to
next
play.
game.
Don't think I can play, huh? I can. And I will. Okay? Steelers. It's like it shows mine instead of my last name. Like, he's a pro. Like, there actually is a person named Colt Maxwell. If I could change my last name, I will keep it, but turn it off all caps. Holy shit. Damn. Long shot, that was fun.
All right, get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there.
You shut up.
We got a big game this week. Sir, 180.
It's a 10. And I... Who did you pass it to? Well, I'm just gonna run straight up. I can't. If it's gonna mess up on the first one, I can't. I need the first one. Why is it the pin way over there? Move. What was that? I tripped on nothing. Why? Might as well just poop out the fucking ball. I cannot catch it. What the hell? It's actually pissing.
Let's go.
I can miss too. What was that? You dick.
Let's go.
Oh my god, if I get bronze.
All right, here we go.
Do not.
Well, fellas, there's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team.
Oh my
if we
god.
want to get there, we got to raise our game. I saw out there today.
Wait, hold up. Edit my player. Save changes. Please. Oh my god. That was just so bad. Everyone's real, and I'm the fake one. Feels great. Colt Max. Just real? Fake. Feels fucking great, pal. It feels great. Turn your bound to better one, bro. Bro, you got no chance. You kinda look... no, I was gonna tell you.
Welcome in, everybody.
I was
It's
gonna
the
tell you look like
coach,
that one guy
and you're
from
tuned into
something
Madden 19
reality.
on EA.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard. Bunker now to kick this one away. Sutton now to return. And a good effort on the return. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. Comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
Here's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off.
Come on, Bell.
He'll be brought down
Get out of
at
here.
the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets loud.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6, and the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense, because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bunker now to kick this one away. Sutton now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And they'll be
looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
You maybe walked
up.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And taking it across the field and inside the 40. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
I don't like the block.
He'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Defensively, celebration time, because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
I'm sorry, I messed up that one, but
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
I think that wasn't to me,
incompletions.
because that wasn't close to me at all.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Trying to lay one up deep. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Roethlisberger. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Boswell for the extra point. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Nope, because it's oh, Jesus, I just ran straight.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Extra point put through by...
Or just 1. I maybe have 3 in a game.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. A reminder coming up at halftime. The coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news. And we tell you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2 having to work with us?
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
What was that?
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense.
Oh, Jesus, I messed up. I probably should have ran out.
Another throw on second down. On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touch.
Just stop. Okay.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. 30.
Gosh, I'm even Antonio. I'll probably this one's
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Big Ben with his fourth touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Yeah, I'll probably just watch now,
this
guys.
early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about.
Get a little watch the halftime for you guys.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin down in the Bayou. The Browns from the AFC visiting the Dome to take on New Orleans. And it's the Saints who are out in front. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. From there, it's up to New Era Field in Orchard Park to check on the Bills. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Phillip Rivers slinging it. 3 touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Andy Dalton, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. In the game you've been watching, it was Ben Roethlisberger who led the way offensively in the first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And I am back.
Butker now to kick this away. Sutton now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Extra point now by Boswell.
My entire career franchise, I've never had 4 touchdowns.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Roethlisberger will throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't know why I said that. That was creepy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
This is my favorite, going straight up.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. But he almost had it defensively. could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important, too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there, 91 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I broke down that.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. Let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will make this
sorry, Antonio. I'm just taking all of your stuff. I feel bad for Antonio.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Now a play fake here on first down to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Block again.
Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You can just go.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is.
Here we go.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, baby, with the scratches.
Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that's complete to Jesse James.
Come on.
And they're getting down past the 15-yard line. They needed some room. He gave it to him, 11 yards and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that
Stop
way.
going for Jesse.
I mean, the whole team is picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic day. A brand new record, and we were here to witness it.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's brought down after a very nice gain of 21 yards. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
I hate being sick.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Do not go for
and they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Going for the deep ball. The quick slant caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Boswell good with the... Butker now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home, all right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Well, the pressure gets to him again. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Jordan Berry now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down. Butker now to kick this one away. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Here we go. Hey, we got set.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as the coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. It's all running, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Anyways, hold up, guys. I'm going to do one thing. I just wanted to see and stuff, but hold up. Yep, okay. I'm fine. I just wanted to see how much time we got. And that was a good game. I'm gonna simulate this one. Because we're going on to Tampa Bay. You guys ready to get wrecked? It's 11:07 for me. Look, Levon Bell. Is it only me, or but like, does he kind of look like King Batch? I think it's only me, but like, for some reason he kind of looks like King Batch.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers face off with Jameis Winston in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a minute ago, it was Jameis Winston leading his Buccaneers out of the tunnel. They're on their feet here in Tampa as the Bucs get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by Big Ben, their veteran quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Norm van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951. And he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback to the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. Now Roethlisberger. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they work this well outfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and wearing all...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton.
What the hell?
Boswell for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0.
Let's go. How am I losing big?
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop.
And now the rookie's free, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Damn.
Two first
Man, if anyone had that type of dude on their team, they would actually be really Jesus Christ.
That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down.
Hey, you ain't slowing me down, pal. Okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh,
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive.
I'm so sorry, though, Antonio.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Caught here by Bell. Oh, now he bowls it over. Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done.
Yeah,
they lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick.
I honestly feel so bad. Now they're getting points up. But you got really
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Washington. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff.
And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Washington. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
Yeah.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pick up there, 22. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Black 20.
Ben to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Sutton now to return. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
I'm not sure if
exactly. You put it through the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And a play move there on a nice gain. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
No,
everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came...
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Catching up.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And I did not like it.
And this will be a touchback.
Shut
as
up.
that
I
sails
have
over the
had
end line.
a receiving
And
touch.
Pittsburgh
No.
getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want...
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. Past the 20 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Nice shot.
Le'Veon Bell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going for the defensive guy?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so depleting for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. On the crossing route, complete. That's McDonald. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy will tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. A big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of following. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Woo!
As his guys are in for 6. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Extra point now by Boswell. Extra point by Boswell. And the lead will swell by one more.
Hey, ice cube, while drinking water. Nature's refreshing.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He gets it to Brown, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And taking it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They go play action here on first down. On the left side, it's McDonald. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Give him 30 yards there. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive
Jesus
coordinator,
Christ,
you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay,
they have lost 3 games this season. That's sad. 11-31 for me. Da 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 chaos. Let's start the training. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like I'm gonna have this star under. I mean, whew.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you.
I don't know. I can't do good in training. What was that?
Here we go. Like I said.
Dude, pass it.
Set. Blue 30.
I can't. If I can't get the first one.
Set. White 80.
Look. Thank you. What are you doing? How come in the drills I suck ass? Dude, what was that? Hey. Awesome. Okay. Hold up. Let's do this. This should probably be the last game for tonight because I gotta get kind of going to bed. But tomorrow when I wake up, I'll probably do a live stream and do a whole bunch because I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
This and
You're
get to the
tuning
game. I'm so grudging.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Washington. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. To throw here, Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receiver...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on the drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
You stop it.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Quick slant there gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe he starts a new...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21 to...
Come on,
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And now look at him go. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but I didn't know them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finished.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 44 yards.
And that's the first mark on the stat sheet for the 4-time first-team All-Pro. How about this? Over 1,000 yards 6 times in his career, and just 2 yards away in 2013 of being over 1,500 yards in 4 of his last 5 seasons.
Now Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys have got it back at the closing. Time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they'll also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Sutton now to return. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Again, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, it was third and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he great.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Sutton now to return. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I thought that was the end of 4th quarter. No, I'm not.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. This one complete right side to McDonald. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like it. I'm in my headphones on the side of my
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Notice let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. And the quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger going to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the ball.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's lucky to be back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Ben to throw again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland.
Well, guys, this has been Madden 19 Franchise Part 1. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a big fat like. And I need to say that again. Well, I hope you guys like this. If you want to see more of this, go ahead and leave a big fat like. It would be nice if you guys could subscribe and turn on post notification. You don't have to, but it would be lovely if you do. Anyways, guys, this is all, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.